All right, let's dive into something pretty fascinating today. We're going to break down a concept that's been making some waves online. It's called the billionaire brainwave. So, what is this all about? Let's get into it. So, it all really kicks off with this one big provocative question. What if you could actually train your brain to attract wealth? That's the core idea, the whole premise that we're going to unpack right now. So, how does this system supposedly work? Well, it all starts with this foundational idea of unlocking capabilities that are, well, hidden inside you. And this quote right here, this is really the hook, isn't it? The promise isn't about you having to learn some brand new, difficult skill from scratch. No, the idea is that you've already got what it takes. You just need the key to turn it on. And we're not just talking about some fuzzy idea here. The source actually packages this whole thing as a structured guide. It's meant to be a clear roadmap to lead you step by step toward that hidden potential. To give it some weight, the guide is apparently backed by expertise from a few different fields: neuroscience, psychology, and personal development. So you can see they're going for this holistic approach, kind of blending scientific claims with self-improvement ideas. Okay, so unlocking potential sounds great, but how? What's the secret sauce here? Well, this is where it gets interesting. The system is based on the idea of literally tuning your brain. The core technique is something called Brainwave entrainment. Now, that sounds super complex, I know, but the idea behind it is pretty straightforward. By listening to certain audio tracks, things like binaural beats, you can supposedly get your brainwaves to sync up to a specific, more optimal frequency. The goal? A more powerful state of mind. So they break it down into this really simple 3-step process. First, you listen. Second, your brainwaves start to synchronize. And third, your mental state becomes optimized. It's presented as a really direct cause and effect kind of thing. And to really help you wrap your head around this, the source uses this fantastic analogy to help you picture what's supposedly happening inside your brain. And yeah, that really paints a picture, doesn't it? The static is all our everyday stress, our distractions. The audio track is like a signal booster that just fine-tunes the dial. So according to this, it's not about changing who you are. It's just about finding that right frequency for total clarity and focus. Okay, so that's the theory, but what does this actually look like in your day-to-day life? That brings us to the daily routine the guide lays out. Now, a big point they make is that this isn't some magic pill, not a one-time fix. Just like any kind of training, consistency is supposedly absolutely essential. The whole idea is to build a daily habit. So what do they suggest? Well, it's all about your morning routine. The guide recommends listening first thing in the morning, while you're in bed, having breakfast, maybe on your commute. The logic is that your mind is at its freshest and most receptive then, making it the perfect time to tune your brain for the rest of the day. All right, this brings us to the big question, the one you've probably been waiting for. What's the payoff? What are the actual benefits you're supposed to get from following this system? Now, even though the name has billionaire in it, the claimed benefits actually go way beyond just money. They talk about it being a super powerful tool for students or professionals, promising things like a dramatic improvement in focus, the ability to absorb information faster, and just a major boost in your overall productivity. And to add a little more credibility, to give it that in-the-know vibe, the source claims that a lot of high achievers, we're talking CEOs and company presidents, are already using these kinds of techniques to get that mental edge. And get this, to show how confident they are in this whole system, it apparently comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. It's a classic move to signal that they really believe in the product and to take the risk off the table for you. And that really is the heart of it, isn't it? The entire billionaire brainwave concept boils down to one simple but pretty mind-bending question. Could the ultimate life hack, the key to unlocking focus, productivity, maybe even wealth, be as simple as changing your brain's frequency? It's definitely something to think about.